Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to work and chat. Alrighty, guys, good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. We are heading to work. It is Thursday, February the 19th or 20th. I'm not sure of the date. Anyway, it is super cold here. It is, well, my car says 28 degrees, but I just pulled out of the driveway, so we'll see what it is by the time that I get to work. I feel like it's gonna be closer to 20 degrees. Hopefully the camera will focus on me and not focus on the steering wheel, but I do feel like it is best if I can set y'all up there. Even if you move a little bit, I hope that it's okay. But welcome. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer. I've been doing YouTube now for a few years, and I love my little community here. And if you would like to join, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. Also follow me over on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram handle here on the screen for you as well. It is just I'm.JenniferLynn. I hope that the battery doesn't die. Y'all know we always struggle with the battery. If it does, then I'm going to try to pick back up at lunch. I need to run out and run some errands at lunch. One thing that I need to do is to go to my Weight Watchers meeting. I'm just gonna go and do my weigh-in because there's only one more Saturday and one more Thursday that I could actually go this month. So I'm gonna try to go get that done today. Now, it snowed here yesterday. There's still a little bit of snow around. It's actually flurrying a little bit right now. And like I said, it's really cold. Now my car is down to 23 degrees. Or outside it's 23 degrees, 21 degrees. We'll see. I knew that it was a lot colder than it was in my garage. But anyhow, I'm hoping that they are still having the meeting today, because if not, then I may just have to try to take one for the team and get up early Saturday morning and go and then come home and get ready. And I really hate to do that just because it will put my day behind. Well, dang it, the stupid battery's gonna die. I should have just swapped it at home. All right, so I did end up having to change the battery. You might be at a little bit of a different angle. What I was going to say was that if the battery died while I was on my way to work, then I was going to chat with you at lunch if I go out to my Weight Watchers meeting. Now, I do need to go to Costco, and I do need to run and pick up a prescription. And if I go to the Weight Watchers meeting, then I can easily run to Costco and kind of get all of that stuff done. But I am a little worried that they're going to cancel the meeting because of the snow. I mean, there's literally nothing on the roads that I can see. There might be a couple little slick spots. I mean, schools are closed here, but they always do that, and it's flurrying a little bit. So I feel like there's a 50-50 chance that they could cancel the meeting. I'm going to try to go online on the app and see in the workshops if they have it listed or not. But anyway, regardless of all that, I've got 3 things that I need to take back to Costco. One is like a 2-piece jogging suit that I bought. I don't really know if you call it a jogging suit. It's pants and like a zip up, and I just don't like the way that it looks on me. And I'm just gonna go take it back. It wasn't expensive. I think it was like, I don't know, $30-something for the whole set, for like $16 or something for each piece. And I just feel frumpy in it. It's just a little bit too big, and I was like, you know what? Costco has a great return policy. I'm taking it back. I'm also going to take back this other just like little fleece jacket that I bought, and I've honestly just kind of forgotten that I got it. And I have like a black fleece, and I don't need this one. This one's like a purple color, and y'all know my go-to color is black. I mean, it's my favorite color. Pink and black are probably my favorite colors. But anywho, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that back and just get my money back. We might do a little shop at Costco if I have time. I won't get like a lot of stuff or like anything heavy like that, do any kind of stock up. But sometimes I do like to make a little run through the store just to see if they have some stuff that I want. I am wanting to try these like frozen sour grapes. That's where I'm going to head, is probably to the freezer section. And I might get some of the True Fruit chocolate covered strawberries, even though I did end up getting a bag. But they're like small little bags at Publix the other day. They're like $9 for that little bag, so I'm hoping that I can get a bigger bag for a better price at Costco. Okay, there, I adjusted y'all a little bit. Y'all were like starting to fall. Anyway, so I'm headed to work. Yesterday, most people did not come into the office. There was literally like 5 of us in the office all day. I did, you know, it sounds fun to think about working from home, and I know that a lot of people do it, but for me personally, it is easier to work in the office, and the roads were not that bad. So I know that a lot of y'all up north probably laugh at us down here in Tennessee. I mean, we get like 2 inches of snow and it almost shuts the town down. So anyway, we'll see if people do show up today. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get caught up on, but this is kind of my catch-up time this week, and I need to like be more productive today. Yesterday ended up to not be a productive day because we ended up chatting a lot, and I mean, I got some stuff done, but then the people that were working from home, I also kind of had to like get a bunch of stuff off the printer for them, and you know, it was just kind of a wasted day almost. So I need to be productive today. I need to get a lot done, and then I also want to go out and take a long lunch, and I never usually go out for lunch, just to get all of those errands run. I also have a return back to Marshall's. If you watched my last Sunday vlog, Charlie and I went into Marshall's. Here's one of my employees calling. Hold one moment. Okay, I'm back. She is coming into work. We'll see if the rest of them do. Anyway, I done forgot what I was talking about again. Oh, Marshall's. So I do have a return to Marshall's. I probably won't be able to get that done today, but I did go ahead and like gather up everything that I was going to return, the Costco and the Marshall's. That Living Proof shampoo and conditioner that I bought, I hated it. Like immediate hate. I'm taking it back and getting my money back. Those were $16.99 a bottle for those tiny little bottles. And I know that some people might like that shampoo and conditioner, but it literally felt like my hair was in knots when I got out. So that is definitely a no-go for me. So anyway, that's just my disclaimer, my personal opinion on Living Proof. I use Joico for the most part and some Redken, but was, you know, wanting to maybe try something new, and that ain't it. It ain't happening. So that's going back. I feel like I have a cat hair on my lip, or one of my hairs. It's probably a cat hair. In the mornings, whenever I leave, everybody gets treats. The dogs get treats and the cats do, but I have to make sure that Luna does not go in there and take Maya's treats away from her, because, and Luna is little, she's like half the size of Maya. You would think that Maya is the one taking food away from her, but no, Luna is a little bit of a bully, and she eats her treats as fast as she possibly can, and then she wants to run over there and take Maya. So I've been trying to break her of that habit, even though it makes me a little bit later to work because I have to wait for them to eat their treats. But yeah, she always tries to run over there, and Maya will literally just walk away and just let her have it. And I'm like, Maya, defend yourself. Don't let her take your food. But anyway, so I sometimes will pick Luna up after she finishes eating hers so that she doesn't run over there and get Maya. So I kind of feel like I have her white cat hair on me. We'll see. But yeah, I just thought that I would go ahead and pick up the camera today, do a little bit of a vlog. Maybe I will vlog some more whenever I go out to lunch. I swear this road is so bumpy. I'm sorry. These roads around here, that is one thing. They need to patch a lot of these potholes and stuff. And also, anytime that it's cold like this, I swear like 15 more just appear magically. But yeah, don't really have anything big planned for this weekend. I want to rest. I want to color in my new coloring books. If you watched my last cash stuffing video, which was also a vlog as well, so if you're not really into the cash budgeting, you still might enjoy the vlog part. Like probably more than half of it was me vlogging like normal. But anyway, we'll just see what we kind of get up to over the next few days. I just thought that I would go ahead and start the vlog today. Tomorrow, my daughter is supposed to clean for me. I hope that she does. We'll just see with the weather. I know that like the School's probably going to be closed again tomorrow, but we'll see. And so sometimes it's hard for me to vlog on Friday mornings coming in, so I thought, let me go ahead and start the vlog on Thursday, plus at lunch, hopefully I can go run my errands. I may still go to Costco and stuff. Maybe I'll do like Costco, pick up my prescription, and run back by Marshall's. I don't know, Marshall's is so far away from Costco. It would be almost easier just to go to Marshall's this weekend. So we'll see. But regardless, that crap is going back. It is not good. So, anyway, I have no idea what I'm going to do for my meals. So I did get me a new planner, just like a happy planner. And what I actually want to do is try to map out my meals for like a month at a time. You know, we only do 2 meals, but I swear I spend so much time like on Friday nights, instead of like being able to relax or being able to edit or whatever, trying to pick out my meals for Saturday or for my grocery list for Saturday. I would rather just go ahead and kind of map out my meals, because I just need to pick 2 a week. Like this week, I think my daughter is supposed to make me some sourdough bread today, and so whenever she does that, I like to make like an Italian meal. So I'm sure I'm going to have like 1 Italian meal, and you know, then maybe, and I always have some kind of other meal that's kind of the opposite, Mexican, or you know, just like chicken and rice or something. We'll see what kind of Italian meal I end up making. Anyway, but yeah, I really want to try to be more organized and become like a planner girl and plan out my meals for a few weeks at a time, so that I don't really have to think about it. Like, I would rather sit down and look through meals and just jot down ideas, even if it's new meals, and then like save those videos and stuff, and I can go back to them whenever I need to make my grocery list. I will still make my grocery list every Saturday morning like normal. We'll see how it all ends up playing out, but I am here at work. We're gonna back into our little parking space. Yep, it's snowing. I can't see the lines that well. Thank God for my backup camera. All right, maybe I will talk to y'all at lunch. I am so not centered in my parking space, but it doesn't matter. Nobody really, I kind of park by myself because I can't back into a parking space. I like to have 2 empty spots on either side of me, but I will talk to y'all in a bit. I just left my Weight Watchers meeting, and I did just go and weigh in. I'm gonna go to Costco and return this stuff, and I should get back like $30-something. I do actually have my Costco like annual voucher, which was only like $30-something this year, so it's almost time to renew my membership. I think it renews in March or April. I have thought about canceling my Costco membership. There are some things that I love at Costco. I don't shop there as often as I do Sam's Club, but I do think that I'm going to keep it just because of the few things that I do like to get there. We do like to get our eyeglasses there, so we like their glasses, and anyway, I'm just going to keep it. You know, if something was to happen and I needed to cut something out, then I could cut it out next year or whatever, but it is fine this year. You know, as I'm going through my budgeting journey, I just look at things and it's like, do I really need that? You know, am I really getting my money's worth out of Costco? I don't know. But they do send a check back, and I do have the Costco Plus membership. I don't know, it's like $100 or $120 a year. So whether or not it's worth it, who knows, but I'm going to keep it. But anyway, I think whenever I got to work this morning, I was talking about my new planner and wanting to plan out my food and stuff like that for like a few weeks ahead of time. Also, so that I can kind of not repeat the same things too often. The only thing I really plan out are my dinners. We eat the same things for breakfast and for lunch. That one is easy for me. And then the other thing that I want to try to plan out is my content. Since I'm trying to vlog more and do my budgeting videos and stuff like that. And I'm also trying to create short form content. So if you aren't following me over on Instagram, follow me over there, because sometimes I will do a recipe and put it up as a reel. And I've kind of gotten to where I really like doing the short form content. I'm getting a little bit better at it. At first I was a little scared to do a reel, but now that I'm kind of getting used to them, it's kind of fun. So anyway, I think I showed my Instagram earlier, but I'm going to go over these bumps at Costco. And so yeah, so I want to try to plan out my content. And my goal for YouTube is to try to do at least 2 videos a week. Now, with that being said, y'all know that I get super busy at work sometimes, and sometimes that may not happen. I have been fairly consistent right now, even though even though I did just go through my really busy period. For the most part, I think I still was putting up at least my 1 video per week. I don't know where I'm going to park. So I'm happy about that, and I hope that y'all are as well. One thing I do like about Costco is they have really wide parking spaces. So anyway, so that is the reason that I kind of got the Happy Planner, is to kind of plan out my content, to kind of plan out my meals ahead of time for the week, and stuff like that. I've never been like a big planner girl, but I have been like looking at the Happy Planners, and you know, who knows if I'll get all into the stickers and stuff like that. And then I'm trying to be organized with my budget. I have realized that if I'm organized and consistent in things in my life, it does pay off. Y'all know I do try to be as consistent as I can with eating. The one thing that I have slacked off on is my exercise, and I just was reminded of that when I had to walk through Gold's Gym to go to my Weight Watchers meeting, and I was just like, I should be in here working out. It's like when I walk through there, I actually love like the vibe of a gym. Charlie has never really been one that likes to go to the gym as much as me. We did like going to Pilates a lot, but that was costing us nearly $500 a month. Now, I am getting a bonus check tomorrow, actually, this week. I've already processed the bonuses. So, and it's a pretty good little bonus. I have debated on whether or not I want to invest in a home Pilates machine, a reformer, but I am afraid that it will just sit there and collect dust. I don't know what I want to do, you know, and then part of me thought, you know, just go back to Pilates. Maybe I can just go myself. I don't know if that would bother Charlie or not. The thing is it's hard to get into the classes if you're not paying for the unlimited. They're all booked up. So like if I was to go try to buy one class today, I might not be able to even use that for 3 or 4 weeks. Especially if I try to get into the person's class that is my favorite instructor. And so anyway, I have struggled with what to do, and then it's like, you know, I don't want to just walk on my treadmill. I want to like get up and walk on my treadmill like a couple of days a week. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that and go live on Instagram a couple of days a week. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to get in here and do my return and do my little shopping. Good morning, guys. I just got up a little while ago. I'm sure my face is looking rough, but I just wanted to jump on and say good morning. How are you? I got a little Amazon package. I think it's a collagen supplement that I ordered. Do y'all take collagen? If so, what do you take? Because I used to do like the Vital Proteins. Yeah. So this is a multi-collagen peptides. It's got biotin, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid. So I guess the vitamin C is supposed to help it absorb into your body better. We'll see. I will link it in my Amazon store if y'all are interested in trying it. I obviously have not even tried it yet. But like I was saying, I did try the Vital Proteins and was trying to like put it in my coffee and stuff. But I noticed that it was like clumping up and kind of hardening, and would sometimes stick in the bottom of my coffee cup, which I always drink. Most of the time I drink out of one of these that has the aluminum inside or whatever, and it was actually kind of hard to get off of the cups, and I thought, I don't know if that's the best thing to do, you know, with that Vital Proteins. Plus, I took like a whole container, even bought another one, and couldn't really tell a difference. So anyway, I just thought that I would say good morning and open this up and see. I don't know what a serving size is. It's 240 capsules. 3. Let's see how big these are. Luna's trying to get the trash. Hold on, let me throw this away or else she won't leave me alone. So when I went to bed last night, of course it was super cold. It was like 20 degrees, something like that. I can't remember. I had fell asleep on the couch, and then I got up and went to bed, and then I thought, did my Amazon package come? It's probably on the front porch. And so I checked my Blink camera, and it did. And, oh, these aren't that big. Good. I thought they were like going to be huge. So here's the 3. I'm going to try those. They're, I don't know, like the normal size, not like one of those huge ones. When it said the serving size is 3, I was like, uh-oh, that might kind of be hard to take, but okay, we'll see. I'm going to put this into my like daily supplement thing, which if you're old like me, because I'm 50, you're probably taking more and more supplements every day. I swear with Charlie and I, it is like a competition to see who can order more supplements. Like I take glutathione, I take taurine, I think. I don't know, I take a bunch of stuff. I take B12. What else do I take? I take vitamin D. Of course, I'm deficient in vitamin D like everybody else in the world. I mean, the list just goes on and on. It's like a bunch of supplements. I take that IB Guard every day for my gut health, which that stuff really helps if you have like IBS and can kind of go either way. I love that stuff. It is a little bit expensive, but it changed my life once I started taking it. And I order all of that stuff through Amazon. To be honest, it's just easy, and it usually comes either same day or next day delivery. So anyway, we will give this collagen peptides types 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10, I think is what it says. Anyway, I need to put my glasses on. I swear, y'all, my vision is getting so bad. I was trying to look at something on my phone this morning. I was looking at like some stickers for my planner, and I literally could not get it zoomed in to where I could see it. And I was still in the bed. And I put my glasses on. Like I keep, these are just readers. And I keep like a pair of readers like everywhere. I keep, the dogs are eating their breakfast. If you know, you know that they like to bark and growl at each other while they eat. They both actually finish their food. They're just fighting over the empty bowls, which we always give them dry food. They don't really fight over that, but they also get like a bowl of wet food each morning, which we do put in paper bowls. And so then they kind of stand here and growl at each other, which I did show a clip last week. I tried to get a clip this morning, but as soon as I picked the camera up, they stopped growling. And Ozzy had already eaten all of his food, and he was just pushing his bowl around and kind of getting further away from Sophie, and so she started eating. So I didn't get a cute little clip of her growling at him, but she was like going after him for a minute. But anyway, I like just keep these readers sitting around pretty much everywhere. At work, I do wear my prescription progressive readers, and I also have my old pair upstairs, because those work better on the computer, because I actually don't really need them for the computer, but they do have like the blue light blocking. Am I saying that correctly? The blue light blocking lenses in them, and it's just easier and clearer to see the computer with those. And then if I have to look down, and you know, I'm constantly going back and forth between these printed pages at work that have tiny little numbers on them. But all of us at work are kind of the same way. My boss said something about getting a magnifying glass the other day. So anyway, it's like the struggle is real when you're an accountant and your vision starts to go. It is hard to see all of these tiny little numbers. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to look at those stickers to see, because I want some stickers for my Happy Planner. And I did add one pack to my cart. I haven't ordered it yet. Part of me has thought about going to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something. But sometimes whenever you go in those stores and Joann's, I mean, those aisles will be so picked over that nothing looks appealing to me. Like if I look at it online, it's like, okay, that's cool. You know, I'm going to go over there and check it out. Then I can't even find it because it's a freaking disaster in the store. So I'll pay a little bit extra and probably just order it on Amazon. But on the agenda today is to, number one, get ready. I'm getting ready to go get in the shower. It is 7:30. Charlie is working. I actually forgot that he had to work today until yesterday. I was at work and somebody said something about, what are y'all doing this weekend? And I was like, you know what? Charlie might have to work. So I do have another day to myself. I've not picked out my meals or anything. And one reason that I wanted to get a planner, my little happy planner, is to plan out my meals like I would love to plan out like for the month of March, for the whole month. And then that way I don't have to spend so much time, because I do spend a lot of time like looking at meals, and I will get a bunch of different ideas and see recipes that I like. But see, then the next week I have to start over and kind of look at the same ones again. And I save them, you know, if I find a video or a TikTok or a reel or something on Instagram, I will try to save it, but then I still have to go back through it and figure it out. Now, one thing I do know this week, I am going to make an Italian meal, because let me show you my bread. My lovely daughter cleaned my house yesterday for me, which she left her money. It's clipped up there on the refrigerator. I always leave her money up there. But she brought me a loaf of sourdough bread. So, y'all, this stuff is heavenly. She makes the best sourdough bread. It is so good. I don't know if she's going to keep doing it forever, but I hope that she does it forever for me. So, anyway, yeah, lovely sourdough bread. Let me put this back over here. I kind of keep it over there on the stove. What we will do is go, because that is a huge loaf and there's no way that we will eat it all. She also brought like a little mini loaf just because she had one extra. We will go ahead and slice that up into like the sizes that we like and put it in the freezer. And so this week I will make like an Italian meal, and Charlie will pull out, you know, 2 or 3 pieces or whatever, and we put butter and like garlic salt on there. It's so good. I love it. I am a huge bread person. If I had my choice over anything in life to eat, it would probably be bread. I mean, that's one reason like I love to go to the Chop House all the time, which we did last weekend for Charlie's birthday and Valentine's Day, because I want the bread. We did not drink wine last Saturday, but normally I go for, like if we go for dinner, I just want the bread and a glass of Pinot Grigio, and your girl is happy. I can make a meal out of that, I promise you. But anyway, yeah, so I'm excited about sourdough bread. So I'm going to have some kind of Italian-y meal. I don't know what I'm going to make yet. But I do feel like I spend a lot of time Friday nights, Saturday mornings, just picking out 2 meals. So once I get ready, then I'm going to get my planner and try to sit down, and I might speed through and see if I can come up with some meals for the next 3 or 4 weeks. That way I don't have to think about it so much. Another reason I got the planner, and no, I obviously do not need a planner just to write out meals for a few weeks, but I also got it to assist in my budgeting. I'm also going to try to use it for my content that I'm wanting to create, which maybe I said that earlier in this video. I don't remember. Even though that was 2 days ago, I think that was Thursday. I didn't vlog yesterday because my daughter came to clean yesterday for me, and when she comes to clean, I do still like prep the house for her just like I did other house cleaners, and make sure to put up all of my stuff so that she can just come in and clean. And so I was running late and forgot my camera, but I forgot my laptop too because I needed to edit at lunch. So instead, a friend of mine and I went to lunch and did a little bit of shopping. I didn't buy anything, but that was what we did for lunch yesterday. So it was freezing cold. I'm so over the cold. I love this huge cup of coffee. I don't usually drink out of these huge cups during the week, but like on the weekend, like this will last me all morning because I need to get ready. I need to plan out my stuff, work in my planner. I need to film my cash video for this week before I go grocery shopping. I need to get that done. I'm going to also film a video just on my savings challenges because I got a bonus this week, which was nice. So I took $1,000 of that bonus out, and I'm going to use that and put into some savings challenges. I don't know exactly how I'm going to divvy it up, but I thought that would be fun. And also I have a couple of new savings challenges and stuff, so be sure to check out that bonus savings challenge video. It should be coming up. I don't know if it will be out before this video. It could be. See, and that's another reason that I need to help to plan out my content, because since I'm trying to put up more videos and I'm kind of fluctuating back and forth between the budgeting, the vlogging, the meal prepping and stuff like that, I want to organize it. So anyway, I needed a planner to just get my life together, basically. So that is what is on the agenda for the day. I guess I'm going to go in here now and get ready because I know I look like a hot mess. I feel like my face is like always swollen whenever I first get up in the mornings, but I didn't want to like sit around and be completely lazy. So, I mean, I've been up for a few minutes. I did my Bible reading and all of that, and then decided to, Ozzy was like freaking out wanting his breakfast. I need to give him his insulin shot before I get in the shower. He pretty much gets his insulin shot every morning at 7:30, and it's 7:30 now. And he'll get another one at 7:30 tonight, usually after he eats his breakfast and his dinner and stuff. So I'm going to give him his shot. I'm going to get in here, get a shower, get ready, and then I will see y'all back on here once I pick up my meals and stuff. We'll go grocery shopping. I don't know what else I'm going to do today, to be honest, because I'm hoping, I mean, it's sunny out there. It looks pretty, but it's been so cold. I do need to return that nasty shampoo and conditioner, that Living Proof that I bought, to Marshall's. I have that in my car. I did take some, I don't know what those dogs are arguing about now. I did take some stuff back to Costco, which might have been the beginning of this vlog. And I'm just going to use that money and just put it back into savings challenges whenever I do my cash stuffing video today, because I get paid bi-weekly, Charlie gets paid weekly. So this week only Charlie got paid. So on the weeks that he gets paid, then I really just am doing my cash envelope stuffing, and then I have a little bit of money left over because I kind of clean my wallet out every week and do some savings challenges. And then I do have some savings challenges that are kind of planned, but then the weeks that I get paid, then I will put a lot more towards savings challenges and do the sinking funds and all of that stuff. So anyway, but I'm just going to add that. I think I ended up with like $51 or $52 and some change back. So I need to be sure to remember to take that upstairs too, because I didn't put it in my wallet. I stuck it in my little, in this little pink pouch that I have in my purse. So it was so cold when I went into Costco, like I literally could not like feel my fingers or function. And she just pulled my membership up from my app. I had that open because I don't know what I did with my Costco membership card, and I was trying to find the receipt for the stuff, and she's like, oh, I got it right here, you know, pulled it up. So it was super easy return. So shout out to Costco for making it so easy, just by finding what I had purchased by pulling up my membership card. But yeah, I didn't even have to get my wallet out or anything, so I just stuffed that cash right into this pink pouch that I carry around in my purse. So yeah, so let's get ready and stop chit-chatting, and we'll be back and chat some more. Alrighty guys, I am finishing up my grocery list. The 2 meals that I have decided to do this week, which I have not planned out anymore because I just have not had time. Charlie also went ahead and ordered his sandwich and my turkey to be picked up, and that's supposed to be ready at 11, and it's almost 11 now. So stop, Luna. Luna's trying to bite the corner of my pasta. So I was digging around in my cabinets because I'm still on this mission to clean out my cabinets of some old food. And so I don't know if y'all remember, a long time ago I bought like a 3-pack of this solved pasta, which I believe is 2 points per serving on Weight Watchers. I can't remember. It's only 110 calories. for a serving. I feel like there's a lot of servings in here. Yeah, there's 8 servings. But what I'm going to make is a baked ziti. I'm going to use this. I'm going to get probably some 90-10 ground beef, some Rayo's pasta sauce, and then some Parmesan cheese. I need to put that on the list. Both of my recipes are actually going to take Parmesan cheese. And I do still have some in the little container in the refrigerator, but I don't want to be completely out of Parmesan cheese. And this is going to just be like a zucchini chopped up. It calls for an onion, which you know I will leave out. I probably will do 2 zucchinis, fat-free mozzarella, some ground beef, Rayo's pasta sauce, chicken bouillon. I need to get that for the other recipe because we're out of chicken bouillon. And then some Parmesan cheese. The other recipe I'm going to make is one that I have made before with the chicken that is cut up and seasoned really well with that Kinder's all-purpose seasoning. Stop trying to bite that, Luna. I'm going to have to put that back in the cabinet. I literally had to get a chair and crawl up there just to see what was left in the cabinet. And I have one of these bags. This was extremely expensive, in my opinion, on Amazon. I feel like it was $32. So I don't know if it's out of date or not. I am not wearing my glasses at the moment, and I don't just see a date that's jumping out at me. But regardless, we're going to use it so that we can use it up. This is fusilli. So it's not going to be probably the correct shape, but I don't really care. It's pasta. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to do the chicken with the rice. That one, it does call for like 6 tablespoons of butter to make that rice and a little bit of white wine. It is so good. It is so good. So we will have the baked pasta, we will have the baked ziti, and then the chicken, rice. And I was going to look and see if I have a bunch of cans of green beans. If not, then I will do some steamed veggie. Okay, I don't actually see any green beans in there, which is kind of weird. Do I want to do steamed veggies or do I want to do green beans? I'll get green beans because I did steamed veggies last week. That's another reason that I want to kind of like plan my meals out so that I'm not repeating sides and stuff like that as much. And then one other thing that I think I'm going to make, because I have some, so I have 2 of these chocolate sugar-free cake mixes left, and I have actually 2 Diet Cokes out in the refrigerator in the garage. Not 2 Diet Coke, 2 Diet Dr. Peppers. And you can just mix those 2 things together and it makes perfect like little chocolate muffins. I'm going to make that, and then I'm going to pick up probably just some fat-free Ready Whip. Luna, honestly, if you don't leave that bag alone, girl, you're trouble. This cat, y'all. Here, you want me to pick you up? That'll make her mad. Say hi to the people. Say I won't let mommy make her list. No, I'm going to hold you. Tell everybody hi. Show them how beautiful you are. She's wanting her treats. They know that I'm getting ready to leave. The dogs are standing here. They want their treats. Luna wants hers. And I need to go ahead and give them to them because, again, it is 10:53. Not that you have to be there exactly at the time to pick up your food. The sandwich and the turkey, it will just sit there until I get there. But it makes me feel like I need to hurry up and get there. Plus, I need to check the buy one, get one frees that Publix has this week because if there's anything that I need to stock up on that's half price, then I will. I want to try to work on getting my grocery budget down. I do budget a lot for my groceries. I feel like just for 2 people, I budget $300 a week. So, which I feel like is a lot, but it's okay. We will work on that in the future. Maybe grocery prices will come down. Who knows? But one thing that's important to me is meal prepping. And so food is a top priority for me. I want good food. I want good quality fruits, good quality meats, good quality vegetables, all of that stuff. And yeah, so it is what it is. But I will check the sales and try to stock up that way. I am very stocked. In case you're interested, I'm very stocked on my grape Crystal Light. You see that? Like that goes all the way back in that cabinet. This is Charlie's lemonade and stuff, but I have tons of grape Crystal Light up there. But if it's buy one, get one free, I will buy more. But it was last weekend because I actually remember texting my boss when I was there because we all drink it in the office. And I was like, hey, Publix has buy one, get one free Crystal Light. So He actually stopped and got him some. What was I going to type? Fat-free. Oh, Ready Whip. This is how my brain works, y'all. I cannot remember anything. Okay, fat-free Ready Whip. Charlie may not want fat-free. We'll see what they have. I don't want to get 2 cans because then that will end up setting in the refrigerator forever. So I might just get a regular one. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, so I'm gonna uncheck everything else on my list. Somebody asked me like how I got this list on my phone, and it's just in the Notes app. So if you go into the Notes app, there is a little menu that comes up, and there's like the A's for like the font, and then like something that looks like a circle colored in and an empty circle. If you click on that, then you can just start making a list. And so that's what I do, and then I just go through and uncheck everything. And then as I'm going through the store, because 90% of our groceries are the same every week. And so that's one reason that I just keep this running list in my phone. So now everything is unchecked. I think I have everything on my list that I need for my 2 meals. And yeah, we need to go. So let's go get some groceries. And if I have anything interesting to show you, then I will when I get back. I don't think I need any like treats or snacks or anything like that. So I'm not really sure if I'll have much to show you. Alrighty guys, I just got home with my groceries. I almost spent just $200. I went over by like $2 and some change. I hated having to break that third $100 bill, but I didn't have any other cash in my grocery envelope. I thought for a second I'll pull a 5 out of somewhere else, but I didn't. I just did the 3 100s, and I didn't get anything out of the ordinary. They did not have my Chobani coffee creamer, which I do still have one. That is fine. They had eggs. I've been picking up 2 18-count packs of eggs every week whenever I get groceries. The one unhealthy thing that I did get myself was some Dots pretzels. If you've ever had these, they are like almost addictive if you like stuff like this. They're seasoned very well. Y'all know I love everything seasoned. I was going to get some more of my chocolate covered strawberries. They did not have any, but like I said, when I went to Costco the other day, they have a big bag, and it's not that much more than what the small bags are at Publix. I looked for those sour grapes in the freezer section. Could not find those there either. My bacon was buy one, get one free. So I did get like 4 of the small packs of bacon. On the Ready Whip, instead of getting fat free and instead of getting regular, Publix had a light that is 15 calories. So I got this because I figured that both of us would like that to go with my little chocolate cake thing that I'm going to do, my muffins this weekend, or cupcakes. I did not get chicken because we have frozen chicken breast, and I only need 2 for that recipe, I think. So Charlie can just pull 2 of those out of the freezer tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Pretty boring grocery haul. Got my Honey Crisp apples, all that stuff. I almost forgot my chicken bouillon. I did have to go back and get that, and this is the one that I like to use, which this is by Knorr, so I knew that we were completely out of that, and I feel like just a combination of that and that Kinder's all-purpose seasoning is what makes that chicken and rice dish really, really good. So I wanted to make sure that I had some. So yep, I did go back to get that, but yeah, that's it. Nothing exciting. Non-food items. I always like to get their cotton balls and then these cosmetic rounds to take my makeup off. I use 2 of these every day. One for my eye makeup, one with my micellar water to take my first layer of makeup off, then I wash my face. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got some toothpaste. I'm gonna put these up and see what else I get into for the day. All right, guys, I am back. It is a Sunday, so of course we are ready to meal prep. Yesterday I just kind of had a chill afternoon to myself after my last clip, which was probably doing my groceries. Yeah, I pretty much just hung around the house. I edited my video that hopefully y'all are enjoying today, and took a nap, all of that stuff. Charlie worked all day long. I think he worked eight full hours on Saturday, which he was not happy about. He just come in from going to fill my cart with gas and making a little Walmart run to get a couple of things that we like to pick up at Walmart. You want to say hello? Everybody likes to see you. Charlie's going to say hello.
Hey guys.
Poppy's face in here. So on Sundays, he always does, while I'm getting a shower, the food prep. So he's already chopped everything. He has my chicken ready. What else I got? I got peppers. I've got zucchini, stuff like that. So then he will usually take my car. Tomato. He slices my tomato for my sandwich. And then he always takes my car and washes it on Sundays and fills it up with gas, which we do pay for, like the unlimited wash at one of those car washes that you just drive it through for both of our vehicles. So I always like my car freshly washed on Sunday and filled up with gas, and then I don't have to worry about it because I've let myself run out of gas before a long time ago. Remember that, Charlie?
Yep.
So that's kind of how I solved that problem. I used to be one of those that would literally get down to zero. Like I wanted to see it flatline before I would stop and fill it with gas. Now I'm much more organized with that since I ran out of gas one time. And yeah, it was after I started. It was probably back in 2020 when that happened, and it was not fun. Luckily, I was close to Kroger and I could kind of coast down into the parking lot, but I had to wait for him to come with his gas can. He had to get gas, put in my car, drive my car over there, fill it up, all of that stuff. So it was not a good time. So I learned my lesson. So anyway, so he does all of that on Sundays while I kind of shower, get ready, all of that stuff. I try to put on a little bit of makeup just so that I don't look like the crypt keeper when I'm on here doing my meal prep. But yeah, this is as good as it's going to get on a Sunday around here. So anyway, with all that being said, my two meals, do I even remember what they are? Okay, so I'm going to do the baked ziti and use that soft pasta. I'm also going to do that diced chicken, and the chicken within itself would be a very low point meal. Now the rice that I make with it, the way that this girl makes it on TikTok, it is delicious. It does call for 6 tablespoons of butter, which I know is a lot of butter, and I am going to use it, which is kind of odd for me to use butter, but it's so good. I'm like, I'm going to do it. And then I'm just going to do some green beans. I've got, I think, 3 cans of green beans. I just like to put those in a pot on the stove, let those simmer for a little while, salt and pepper, and just a little bit of olive oil in there, and they are delicious. And oh no, I am also going to make, I was going to say that's it. I am also going to make the 0 sugar chocolate cake with the Diet Dr. Pepper and make some chocolate muffins, because I did pick up the light Ready Whip or whatever at Publix yesterday. So with all of that being said, let's get started. I'm also going to make my egg bites. I'm probably not going to film them. I don't like recording it just because it irritates me to make those every week. Honestly, if it just wasn't convenient to have them already done, I probably wouldn't do it because I hate cracking so many eggs. Anyway, what am I going to do first? I'm probably going to do my egg bites real quick and get those in the oven. Then I will come back and we will work on the baked ziti. That looks like I just need to mix everything together. We're going to dump it into a baking dish, and then the oven will already be preheated, and then that can go in the oven. And then I will work on my chicken and rice and then make the chocolate muffins at the end. So let me do my eggs, and then we'll get everything together for the baked ziti, which you will see here in just 1 second. All right, we are getting ready to get started on the baked ziti, and these are the ingredients that you are going to need. This is that soft pasta. I ordered this a long time ago. I got like a pack of 3. It was really expensive, and I've kind of been digging through my cabinet, and I found this and was like, I need to use this up, which this has 110 calories per serving. There is 8 servings in here. Even though I'm making a 6 serving meal, I am going to go ahead and use all of this up because this actually expired. If you can see that, I think it says February February the 20th. So literally just a few days ago. So we need to use this. I'm sure it is still good. And anyway, so you need some kind of pasta. You're going to need at least a pound of ground beef. I've got some 90-10 ground sirloin here that I picked up at Publix. A jar of pasta sauce. I love the Oreos. I always use that. It calls for a cup of fat-free cottage cheese. I'll probably use like half the container. I'm going to add a little bit extra just because I'm using the fat-free, and well, it doesn't call for fat-free. It calls for half a cup of cottage cheese. I'm using fat-free. You're also going to need some mozzarella cheese. I have like half a bag of fat-free mozzarella here and then some regular mozzarella, so I'm going to use both. Whoops. Stand up, y'all. Stand up. You look better standing. You're going to need like a half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm going to just use the rest of this container. And it calls for a chopped up onion and 1 chopped up zucchini. Instead, I got 2 zucchinis. So this is going to be really my only veggies in this meal. Please ignore Ozzy. He keeps barking. Ozzy, come here. What are you doing? It is just your daddy. What are you doing? Sorry, y'all. Ozzy will not stop barking. Charlie is outside, and I think it's making him crazy. Anyway, I got 2 zucchini instead of 1 zucchini and 1 onion. And then for seasonings, you're going to need some Italian seasoning, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and salt and pepper. I already have a pot of water on the stove warming up to put my pasta in. We're basically going to cook the pasta, brown the ground beef, and then we're going to mix everything together in a bowl and then put it in a baking dish. So let me get a skillet out. We're going to start this ground beef. My eggs are currently in the oven, so I would like to get all of this together by the time that they come out, and then this will be ready to go in. And also, just so that y'all can see if this will focus, I don't know if it will or not because I don't have my glasses on, but this came from TikTok, Anne-Marie Fat Loss Coach. So that's where I found this recipe, and it looked pretty easy. And you can't go wrong with a nice little pasta dish. We all love it. So yeah, she's like, cook your pasta according to the instructions on the back of the box, brown your ground beef, and then that's when we're going to mix everything together. So let me get my skillet. Okay, my water is really boiling, so before we start on the ground beef, we're going to get our pasta in. And I'm going to boil this for about 7 minutes. I'm going to turn that down. We don't want it to overflow because she is really going. Okay, pasta is in. I'm going to bring that back up to a boil and then boil it for 7 minutes. We're going to brown the ground beef. I am going to go ahead and just season this up, probably with just salt and pepper, and then we will add all of the other seasonings once we mix everything. So let me brown this up and then we'll be back and we'll mix it together and get it in a casserole dish. Actually, I wanted to come back on and say that I am going to go ahead and season up the ground beef with all of the seasonings, not just the salt and pepper, because I started reading her directions and that's what it says. So I tend to not read all of the directions at one time. I'll just watch a video and be like, okay, that looks cool, I can do that. We're going to season, and then we might season with a little bit of additional seasoning once we mix everything together. We will see. Pasta's cooking good. It's got like 5 more minutes left, and I believe this is going to be a super easy meal. Hopefully it's good. Alright, so I am back. This is the pasta. I just drained it and dumped it in this big bowl because we're going to mix everything together. So this was the biggest bowl that I could find, which is just a plastic red bowl. I don't even know where I got that thing. We're going to also put our ground beef in. Ground beef smells good with all those seasonings in there. Then we're going to go in with all of our zucchini. If you wanted to, add onion in here as well. We're going to go in with about half of the container of cottage cheese, which I love cottage cheese personally. And then we're going to go in with our jar of pasta sauce. Okay, I'm going to put in most of this Parmesan cheese. I'm going to save some to sprinkle on top as well. I do have another container if I need some. And then we're going to go in with our fat-free mozzarella. There's not very much left in that bag. Then we're going to go in with a little bit of our regular mozzarella, and then we're going to sprinkle some of the regular mozzarella and the rest of the Parmesan cheese on top. So let me see how well I can combine these. This is a lot, y'all. Hold one moment. That's the egg bites. Okay, we are back. Egg bites are out of the oven. Hopefully that is enough pasta sauce. That was not a huge jar of the marinara, and this is a lot of pasta. I'm almost feeling the need to see if I have any tomatoes to add. I don't want it to be too runny though. It might be all right. Now her recipe does not say to do this, but I am going to just do my seasonings one more time because the only thing that is seasoned is the ground beef. So just to be on the safe side, because I do not like bland food, then we're just going to go in with all of the same seasonings. Okay, now I'm going to mix well and put in a casserole dish that I have sitting over here. So I'm just going to spray my casserole dish with my Pam olive oil spray. And we're going to put all this in here. This is a lot of food, y'all. It's heavy. Okay. Let me see if I can do this without making a mess. Alright, not bad, not bad. Look at all that. This is probably going to make way more than 6 portions. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. We might end up with a couple of extra. That's okay. That soft pasta has a whole lot in the bag. So if you use a little less pasta, that might be better. But I wanted to use it up. It's out of date. So we're not going to waste it. Okay, now we are going to go in with our cheese. The rest of our cheese. So I'm just going to sprinkle the rest of this Parmesan cheese on top. And then some more of the regular mozzarella. And then we're going to put this in for 35 minutes, 375 degrees. All right, she's going in the oven. 35 minutes, 375. Alrighty guys, if you hear the water running, Charlie is doing a little quick cleanup for me, but I thought that while the baked ziti was in the oven, I would go ahead and get these chocolate muffins ready. These are the 2 ingredients, sugar-free chocolate cake and a Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm literally going to mix that together and divide it into the 12 muffins. I cannot remember how long it has to cook. So I'm probably going to put it in for like 20 minutes or something on 350. I'll just kind of eyeball it and see. But yeah, let me get this mixed up and then I will show them to you. Okay, I wanted to come on here real quick before I divide it into the muffin tin and show y'all the consistency of it. And I've used almost all of the Diet Dr. Pepper. There is still a little bit in there. So I don't go in with the whole thing. I don't want it too runny. So I just kind of eyeball it. But I feel like that's a pretty good consistency. Now let me get it divided. Okay, here are the muffins. They're ready to go in the oven. The baked ziti has less than a minute. And then I'm going to drop the temperature down to 350 and probably cook these for about 20 minutes or so. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at this baked ziti. This smells so good. I cannot wait to try this. We will definitely be having this for dinner. I will definitely leave my review on the screen for whether or not this is worth trying. But so far, so good. Okay, so I'm going to let this cool for a few minutes before I plate it up, and I'm going to get everything together to make the chicken and rice. That's the last thing I have left to do. Here is the baked ziti. Charlie divided it out for me while I was getting the chicken going. So he did just go ahead and put it into 6 containers. Disclaimer though, I probably will not be able to eat a whole portion. So I just eat what I can. If y'all are new here, then I did have weight loss surgery back in 2012. And so I do still have restriction on my portion sizes because these are huge portions. This is heavy. The glass bowls are heavy, but it's a lot in there. But this is looking and smelling good. I'm hoping that it tastes as good as it looks. I'm going to put my rating right here on the screen to let you know what we think about this meal. And then also, my little chocolate muffins came out perfect. I cooked them for 20 minutes. They've been sitting here for a few minutes. They are cooled. I'm just going to store these in a container in the refrigerator. And again, this will just be a nice little dessert. This is an oldie. I've not made this in forever. I do still have one more cake mix that I need to do something with. And then I will have used all of that stuff up that's been sitting around for the past year or so. Okay, I'm gonna get these put away and all we have to do is finish up the chicken. All right, I'm getting ready to get started on the chicken finally. So I have my chicken here. We're going to basically cook the chicken, remove it, and then we're going to make the rice. So I kind of have everything over here for the rice and everything over here for the chicken. So we're going to season the chicken up with salt and pepper, and then the Kinder's all-purpose seasoning, some garlic powder, and paprika. I'm basically going to cook that until it is cooked all the way through, remove it. Then we're going to go in for the rice. We're going to need 6 tablespoons of butter, which I have measured out there. We're going to need some garlic, some minced garlic, some red pepper flakes if you want them. That is optional. I do like a little bit of spice. So half a cup of white wine, which I have these little bottles here, so I've already measured out half a cup, and then I will just drink the rest of that with my dinner. And then a cup and a half of rice. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the chicken. And I already have my green beans in here. I've just seasoned those up with salt and pepper, and I'm just going to let them simmer for a while, probably while the whole meal cooks, and then take them off. They will be perfect. So this is going to be meal number 2. Okay, so for the chicken, again, you want to season it well. I'm going to go ahead and turn my skillet on and let that warm up. So we're just going to season with salt and pepper. And then some garlic powder. Some paprika. And then some of this all-purpose seasoning, which is really good. It has a really good flavor. I'm going to mix it up and season it again. Okay, chicken is well seasoned. We're going to spray that skillet, cook the chicken, and then we're going to take it off and put it on a clean plate. My oven's going off. That's my chocolate muffins. Be right back. Alrighty guys, chicken is done. We're going to move it to a clean plate. And I'm just going to set this to the side. Okay, now we're going to get ready to make the rice. Now, this does call for 6 tablespoons of butter. Disclaimer, if you don't want to use regular butter, if you want to make this, then just use I can't believe it's not butter or something else. Or just make plain rice. You don't have to make this to go with it. You can make cauliflower rice, but I am going to make it like she says because I've made it before, and it is delicious. So 6 tablespoons of butter, and then a couple of teaspoons of the minced garlic. Okay, I am going to add some red pepper flakes. This is completely optional. I'm not going to add a whole lot. Just a little bit. Give it a little kick. And we're going to mix this until maybe a minute, just until the garlic is kind of fragrant. And this recipe also came from TikTok from Melinda Rocha. I guess that's how you say her name. She's got lots of good recipes on there. I've made a couple of hers. Highly recommend. Okay, I feel like that's good. Now we're going to go in with our half a cup of white wine. This is Pinot Grigio. You can use Chardonnay, whatever. If you do not want to use wine, then just use chicken broth. That should be fine as well. Now I'm just going to let this simmer until it reduces by half. And then we will be back with the rice and Parmesan cheese and one ingredient that I did forget to get out when I was showing the ingredients was the chicken bouillon. So I'll be back in just a moment. And by the way, I am having the other part of my wine in my little Grumpy Cat glass. The words are a little bit messed up on here, but it says, "You look like I need another drink." So, pretty good for a Sunday afternoon little drink. Okay, so I feel like this is reduced enough. I don't want it to set too long, so we are going to go ahead and go in with our rice, which I have 1.5 cups of jasmine rice, and then we're going to add 3 cups of water. Okay, then we're going to go in with our chicken bouillon, just however much you want. That looks good. And then we're going to mix this up. Okay, so now that I've got all of that in, I'm gonna raise the temperature until this comes to a boil. Then I'm going to reduce it to low, and I'm gonna let it cook for about 30 minutes. She says to just stir it one time halfway through. I will probably check on it a little bit more because I feel like 30 minutes it might stick to the bottom or whatever. All right, let me see if I can get that to a boil. I need my lid. All right, I'm gonna cover that until it starts to boil, and then I will reduce it and cook for 30 minutes. So yeah, I just put that lid on and it's already starting to bubble a little bit. And I do believe that my green beans are done over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take those off and plate those up. And then we will be back once this is simmered for 30 minutes and add back in the chicken and some Parmesan cheese. Alrighty guys, timer just went off. This is done. This is looking and smelling good. And we are gonna go in with some Parmesan cheese, about, I don't know, half a cup or a cup. I'm not gonna exactly measure it. And I'm gonna mix that in there. Oh, and I need to get my chicken. I gotta put my chicken back too. Y'all, this meal, so far, every time I've made it, which I think I've only made it 2 other times, has been 10 out of 10. This just smells so good. All right, we going back in with our chicken that's been sitting over here for 30 minutes. And then I'm just gonna mix this up and let this cook for, I don't know, maybe just 3 to 5 more minutes. And I mean, it's done. It's looking good. We're gonna plate it up, and then I will show you my final dish, and then we're gonna call it a day. We'll be through meal prepping. Yay! Alrighty guys, I've got the chicken and the rice and the green beans all plated up. I ate what was stuck to the spoon of this. It is delicious. 10 out of 10. Y'all don't need to wait for my review of this. This meal is so good. Anyway, chef's kiss on this one. But that is going to wrap up meal prep. Let me flip you around and close this video out. Alrighty guys, thank you for joining me for another little weekend vlog, a Sunday meal prep. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe below. If you haven't already, follow me over on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram handle here for you on the screen. And if you want to join my Facebook group, it is always linked down in the description box below. It is called Finding Our Way. And I will see you all in the next video. Be sure to check out my cash budgeting videos. I am doing a little vlogging with those. And also, as I'm going through the budget and stuff, I do a lot of chatting the whole time. So I think that y'all will enjoy those as well. But I love you guys. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.